What's up, fam? Welcome to Locker Rooms to Life, where we explore what happens when the final whistle blows. I'm your host, Stacey Simmons, former athlete, teacher, coach, entrepreneur, and someone who's lived the transition firsthand. In this episode, we'll cover my why, what the podcast is about, who is it for, and what I hope to accomplish. I was born and raised in Florida, just west of Tampa in Clearwater. I'm the youngest of my mom and dad's 8 children. You know, growing up back then meant hard work, discipline, respect, and taking no shortcuts to achieve your desired outcome. I got into sports at an early age because that was the thing to do, and it kept us out of trouble in the neighborhood. In the neighborhood, we played it all. It just depended on what sport was in season. It was also noted that around age 8, I had exceptional running speed, which would later develop into world-class caliber. I completed my high school career as an all-county baseball player and an All-American in both football and track and field. My talent and relentless work ethic earned me a full football and track scholarship to the University of Florida. My tenure at UF was awesome. You know, I had some bad times. However, I had many good times. As a matter of fact, my time there helped shape the person that I am today. In 1990, I graduated with a BS in exercise and sports sciences, and I was also selected the 83rd player in the NFL draft by the Indianapolis Colts. After 2 seasons with the Colts, I spent 8 more seasons chasing the dream and ultimately winning 2 world championships with the Tampa Bay Storm of the Arena Football League. You know, I remember the play that was the catalyst that shaped my passion for helping others achieve the next step. It was my junior season in college. I started the year off catching touchdown passes, running back kickoffs for touchdowns. It was amazing, and I was really doing well. So well that I was looking beyond into going to the next level. I guess that's why things happen. And wouldn't you know it, against LSU, that's where my fate began. Holy crap, my life has just been turned around. I thought I was in school to play football. Yeah, I knew I was there to get an education, but the number one thing on my mind was making it to the next level. And when that dream seemed to fade, I didn't know what to do. Fam, my inspiration for starting Locker Rooms to Life comes from watching and personally experiencing the struggle of athletes when transitioning. Yeah, transitioning meaning when their career ends. In retrospect, my journey taught me lessons, hard learned, but valuable in my growth. That's worth sharing with others. So with this podcast, I want to create a space for real experiences, stories, the highs, the lows, and everything in between. You know it, fam. We're definitely going to talk about football, but we'll also talk about basketball, baseball, shoot. We're even going to talk about crickets. Sports is our thing here, but more importantly, we'll talk about and with the people behind the jerseys. You'll hear from athletes, coaches, and mentors whose transition and or help athletes into new careers. We'll also unpack what it takes to be successful in life after the game or leaving the locker rooms. Sometimes it'll be just me. Other times I'll bring in incredible guests who lived it themselves. Fam, in our podcast, we're reaching out to current and former athletes that's navigating life's transitions, coaches, parents, educators, and fans who care about athletic development, and for anyone chasing purpose after a big chapter ends. So keeping that in mind, know that this podcast is for you. I want my mission to be clear. That's to inspire and prepare athletes for success beyond the field, to share lessons on leadership, discipline, and growth that apply to everyday life, and to also highlight real stories of resilience and reinvention. The ultimate goal is that every listener walks away with something they can apply in their career, family, or personal growth. Thank you for tuning in to this first episode. I can't wait to share this journey with you all. Hit subscribe, follow me on social media, and get ready for some powerful stories. Next week, we'll sit down with Tom Williams, former Assistant Athletic Director of Academic Performance at the University of Florida. I'm Stacey Simmons, and this is Locker Rooms to Life, where sports meets life beyond the game.